to begin.
Alright, welcome back to Blood Bowl 2 with Two Fools Network. Char.
Yes, sir.
Green Elves. Wood Elves. Not seen them before, have you? We got Penny Cash, buddy.
Green Elves? I think so, dude. No?
Not too many, that's for sure. If you have seen them, we don't see them too often. Alright, so we don't have enough to get a star player, but we can get a mercenary. I don't think there's anybody we really want, so get somebody to help keep people from falling asleep. We'll get an extra reroll. That might not have been the best, but at this point we got all the boys coming back onto the field.
Yeah.
It's time to put all that training and knowledge to the test.
So,
May Nuffle bless your
if we get a
blockade
witch elf, who
dice.
we gonna name her? Like Sweet Sister?
Queen Bee.
Queen Bee.
Good evening to all you sports
Sir
fans.
Rebob Cattail. Queen Bee.
Team's looking
We'll name that little girl Queen Bee.
Bob.
I know that look, James. That confident saunter and walk. That team's been on the training ground.
Oh, what's this? Bloodweiser. Well, some people know what's good.
I'm liking the look of this game. Looking at the ratings, this team has the advantage. But will they be able to capitalize on it?
Wood elves are really agile.
Okay, we're
And these
so-
war
go ahead.
dancers are the worst.
Yup, slippery as
Pick a ball.
eels. But when you finally
They
get
got
your
training.
hands on one, it snaps between
So
your
what are
fingers.
the pros, cons? You know, what are our advantages? What are their advantages? You know, what are their...
This is actually a pretty even team face-off, I mean. As far as I know. I don't see too many Wood Elves, so it's a little rare for me.
So what do you see? Because I'm not familiar with it, so you have to tell me what's...
Well, let me set my team up.
Okay,
And then
sorry.
when it's his turn, we'll look at his stuff. Wait a minute.
Make sure, hey, I ain't telling you how to play. But what I'm saying is before you get it, before you click done or whatever, make sure you're happy with what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's why I was like, I about messed up. 'Cause I wanted my blitzers on the outside. Which I'm missing one. There he is. Okay, so they got a big guy. That's one advantage that they have, we don't. The next is their lineman, 7-3-4-7. Ours, 6-3-4-8. So they get a point of movement, we get a point of armor. Got a little bit better chance of putting them out of the game. We'll come back to the War Dancer. The War Dancer's a whole nother mess. Lineman. Now his linemen have skills that we don't, like guard and things like that. The War Dancer seems to be the only other thing he has in here. He has a thrower, so he does have a passer. War Dancer has 8 movement, dodge, and block right out of the gate, and the ability to leap over someone. I've only seen it work a few times, so it's kind of a trick maneuver, but that dodge block thing's a pain in the ass.
So maybe we need to like thump him right away.
Well, thumping him's going to be difficult. Only a knockdown knocks it down. So that's 1 in 6. I think really our biggest threat at the moment is if the War Dancer gets the ball, it's hard to stop.
this reminds me of the
And
time
the
you got
throw.
bored and chained all the goblin technicians together to create a
This
living
team
mess.
can do everything we
Oh,
do.
yeah. Now that was a weapon of mass
And sometimes
reconstruction.
We have the only advantage of we last a little longer. And now, I guess the other advantage against Wood Elves is that we don't have any disadvantages that they can normally exploit. For example, normally they run faster, but we run just about as fast. Normally they out-dodge. Well, we out-dodge just as well. And
we're a little tougher.
we are a little bit tougher, yes. Set our team up in a new... Actually, I'm going to leave that the way it is and hope that the ball bounces
Right
this way.
towards you? Yeah.
No, we don't want it towards us. We want it one away from us. Big touchback. It goes to whoever he wants it to go to now. If it had landed right there, that would have been pretty cool.
Oh well. Sorry.
Go to the tree! That's funny. Tree has terrible agility.
I can
Have
see
you
that,
tried
yeah.
that?
It's a
Terrible movement.
Hell of
Let's
strength,
hope
though.
Nuffle
Oh, yeah.
is smiling
And
on
if
those
it ever,
blocking
take
dice,
root,
Bob.
it don't move
Nuffle's
the rest
always
of the
smiling,
pitch.
Jim.
That's
You
what
just
makes
don't
it kinda
always
funny
know
that
which
he
side
gave the
he's
ball to
supporting.
him. So you get the push, buddy. And you wasted a reroll throw.
Well done. He helped the ball carrier.
Hey, your tree moved one square. Rock and roll.
Blue suede shoes, baby.
Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Really, don't let them. They're massive and can take your hand right off.
Truthfully, this might have been a day that an assassin could have been a... If I'd have known more about the high elves, I might have got one from the mercenary. Him running around trying to stab sevens would have been pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Because he would have needed 8s and better, and that's like a 40-something%. This guy seems to be content to throw blocks. Now, eventually that tree's probably going to hand it off. Because the handoff's free.
Loosen the cage and let the pretty little dove, I mean the ball carrier, go.
That's a different form of cage than I've ever seen. That's the thrower in the back. Huh. Why don't we just make us a nice new formation?
Can anybody catch the ball tonight?
Now it's on him to decide what to do.
You have that reverse wedge like Darius III used on... I can't remember who he fought, but they were going into this battle where they were outnumbered like... It was 3 or 5 to 1. And they did that reverse wedge, and they moved up, and the person who, you know, had all the bunch of people just went forward and just thought he was just going to smash their midline.
Right.
And
Don't
what happened
forget
was,
to pick up your team.
He went for 3 spaces. Oh yeah, no, I did this to close the team.
well, what happened? Well, that's what happened with the fight was the guy came in, didn't think about this over here,
Right.
and as he came in, they went like this.
Well, in reality, oh damn it, no. Okay, so I just accidentally clicked the wrong guy doing the wrong thing,
Right.
but this guy seems to have disconnected.
Gotcha.
I wanted Tiger J to move there,
Yeah.
then I was going to pull sweet potato. Actually, I was going to pull in 2 linemen here. That way he'd have 4 around him. Blitz with a blitzer. Get someone to pick the ball up and fall back. So, that misclick right there might have just evened that up for him, but he disconnected.
But as they came in,
Yeah.
he just went like this and just folded in on them
Sure.
and just came in and just destroyed a much bigger army than they were. It was like they had 50,000, and I think this other army had like 200,000.
Shaka
just-
Zulu did it and called it the Horns.
Yeah, I mean, it just worked.
Carpathians did it. I mean, it's a classic military formation that people seem to not understand. I mean, realistically, he could have come in on any one of these people
Did you
on
know?
the
And I
edge
think it
here.
that
And it only would have been
Astrograph
one-on-one.
is made from a compound of
what I'm
sand,
saying?
gravel, bone
Unless
dust,
he came in
and the
with somebody
skulls of
who had,
fired players' agents.
guard.
Tasty.
I know he had someone as guard. So if the guard guy had come here, it would add one to this attack or that attack. But the other side of the coin was blitz. He only has one blitz, so you can only make one attack. I don't know what he was doing there, why he was coming forward like that. I guess he was planning to create the same formation again in the hopes of intimidating me all the way down to the end zone.
Right. Now, what if he stays disconnected? Does it just...
If he does not reconnect in a minute, it's a withdrawal for him. We get the win, we get the double MVP, we get the double winnings.
Nice. That's
So,
a good deal.
It's a big payday for us.
I mean,
And to be fair, this was not bad. It was going to be a 67% and a 67%. And truthfully, I would have used the reroll for that.
Gotcha. And he's already out of rerolls.
Yeah, well, he used it on the tree when the tree fell. See? He failed for going for it. He failed his loner roll, so he didn't get the reroll, and he fell down. The tree has a lot of
Just
armor.
what are you doing, Jim?
Yeah, I see
Oh,
that.
I'm terribly
Mighty
sorry, Bobby. You
blow.
caught me polishing my teeth.
Why are you
Pro
polishing
teammate,
your
though I don't think any of those
fangs, Jim?
teammates have the
Since
right
we are now
stuff.
zapped
Right,
across
right.
the old world
They
in
do,
high
yeah.
destiny, cabal vision, the viewers can see everything. So I need to look my best.
3, 2, 1. Doop-a-doop.
An incredible match! I thought my heart would almost beat on more than one occasion.
W's the W, you know? If it's the rules, then I'll take, you know what I mean?
Okay, so we got 90K. Chinese Walter leveled.
Nice.
Bantu leveled.
Nice.
So, let's pop on in here. Level the lineman up.
Come on, come on, come on.
An 11. That, my friend, was agility. And
Dude.
Bantu just became our thrower.
Dude.
Don't need a thrower when you level up like so. Chinese Walter. I'm gonna give him block,
Okay, that's cool.
and then next time dodge.
Gotcha.
Now we have enough for a reroll, or we have enough for a new player. Is there a specific type of character you want on the team, or do you want another reroll?
Man, I'd like to either get the, like the witch or, do we have enough for her?
Yes, we have just enough for her.
Why don't we go ahead and why don't we get her while we can? You
Were
know what I
Pastone
mean?
X3
Take
sponsoring
advantage
your
of,
sport when you were
know,
playing, Bob?
Well, polishing
ball?
cream
Yeah.
manufacturer? No. I got no idea where these guys came from.
You have 4 heads to choose from. 1, 2.
I like that one.
I don't really see too much of a difference between 2 and 3. I think it's some shading on the face. Like, look at her cheekbone.
The markings go away on her cheeks,
Yeah,
but I like that one the best.
that's the one you get. Alright, so her advantage is the jump up ability.
Right.
We may end up using her as a receiver, to be honest with you. She's a little more fragile than the blitzer or the lineman. that jump up ability is going to allow her to get up from the fall downs
Right.
and still have all her movement. All right, well, that was a quick one.
I enjoy it.
Glad you did.
I always enjoy it, whether
Win or
we do
lose.
good or we don't do good. It's part of the game. It helps learning. We learn. You learn from losing. You know. What were you? Yes, sir.
Nope.
I thought you were raising your hand.
Nope. So we're 2 wins and 1 draw. Any final thoughts for this short episode?
No, I'm glad of the outcome. You know, I hope hope our our positive path is.
Did you know,
keeps
back in
going in that
2479, the experiment to use
Sploitations.
balls made of granite
It
was
would be
not
funny
a
if they
success.
ended up being like your most popular team. You know what I mean? Or the most popular team on the.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Nah.
That'd be kind of funny, don't you think?
Yeah, from the time we're recording, though, it might be a while before we see any, because they're down in the month.
Right. But anyway, good night, everybody.
See you next payday.